everybody, this is Jenny C. Back again to talk about something other than Teen Wolf. Your part is like, she talks about anything other than Teen Wolf? Yes, I actually do. There's been a variety of new shows, not a lot of shows I was really happy with. Like 98% of the shows this fall I wasn't really like excited about. But I was kind of really excited about Blindspot because it's being headlined by Jaimie Alexander, who is, if you don't know or if you've never seen any of the MCU stuff, she plays Sif, the Lady Sif, in the Thor movies. And she's awesome and one of the most underrated characters in that particular film franchise, I think, is Sif. And she doesn't get a whole lot of love. And so, I was just happy to see Jaimie Alexander go on and to do something on her own, away from MCU, and get all the praise and love that she deserves. There's a couple things that I really liked about the pilot of Blindspot. The first, I would say, 10 minutes of this episode was really well done. I really liked it. I really loved, how well Jaimie acted, because Jaimie herself is a fabulous actress. She does really good work. And so I wasn't really surprised at all that she just brought everything to this role of Jane. It was emotional. I mean, literally, at some point during this episode, she just breaks down, and I just felt so sorry for the character of Jane. And it's all a tribute to, quite frankly, to Jaimie Alexander. Gold star for you, honey. You deserve all the gold stars for that alone. So she really did well. I really love that they're not skipping on the people of color in this series. I really like that we have 3 or 4 people of color in this series as series regulars. Every time I see that, I get happy about it. I'm especially happy about that. Because, people of color in the television and movie industry get basically shot upon, and they don't get the roles that they deserve. They don't get, just roles, period. So every time I see women of color and people of color, I get excited. So I'm very excited to see people of color. We also see Law and Order alumni. I don't know what her name is. I might have to look it up. But she's there. And I recognized her. I just don't know what her name is. So if you know what her name is, or I'll, do a speech bubble and put her name. But Law and Order alumni. Hello. Another one doing good outside of Law and Order. So, yay for you. Now I'm going to go on to my dislikes, because there's a lot of, well, not a lot of things. There's some things I really did sapped my joy of this episode. Not completely, but a bit. First and foremost, they gave away too much of a mystery, in my opinion, of Jane. They gave away a little bit too much. They should have stretched it out a little bit more over a few episodes. We see the face of the person who did kidnap, what we assume, because she's basically tattooed and zipped up in a bag, assumed that she is kidnapped. So we see the person who did kidnap her. I think they should have just stretched that out a little bit more. We also see or begin to realize that she is, in fact, did the whole training and the whole erasing of memories voluntarily. I think they should have stretched that out more. That could have been a great mid-season twist. And I think that they basically spoiled the audience. It's just a little too much information. Don't necessarily like Wheeler. I really didn't feel anything towards Wheeler. I was just more indifferent to him, and that's kind of sad. That I was supposed to have felt something towards him. I also didn't like how they were pushing, even from the beginning, that Wheeler and Jane were going to be a love interest. It was obvious from the get-go. I mean, she literally had his name tattooed on her back. I don't like that. Let Jane be Jane and badass. Do not automatically sign her a guy. And people are like, well, it's too soon. It's like, the subtext is pretty telling. What I also didn't like, to me, there were times in the episode that the episode itself lagged, or was almost to the point of boredom for me. I was like, let me go tweet something. Because I was like, yay for little parts, and there was action packed towards the end and towards the beginning, but in the middle, it really started to sag for me. I also, what was with this episode and violence against women? There was a lot of violence against women. There were like 3 separate occasions in this episode where a woman was getting smacked up, a woman was like chained to a freaking bed or something. Like multiple women being, hit and just kicked around and shat upon. And I'm wondering what is going on with that. To me, it's like unnecessary amounts of violence against women. I love that. Oh, I forgot to put it in. So, I love that Jane kicked the wife abuser's ass. That was awesome. But still, again, why was that necessary? All in all, I feel, and usually I do like an hour blow by blow, review, but nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. Literally, because with Teen Wolf, I can literally go through it and pick out every single thing. But my attention was sort of in and out when this episode. I really wanted to pay attention, but Jaimie Alexander can't carry the whole show. Everybody's got to do their part. And the writing itself was lagging. And they gave too much away. And all in all, I give this a B-, basically. I'm still going to tune in until it gets redundant and then I'm going to stop. But I'm still tune in. But I'm hoping that they do more with the characters. They don't fall into the very easy traps of shoving Jane into a relationship. They stop revealing so much so soon. And that's it. I honestly would suggest you guys give Blindspot a try. Mostly just because as someone in the MCU fandom, and if you are in the MCU fandom, support people who go out and who sort of walk away and go do their own thing. And I always try to do that. So, go watch a Blindspot. Go tweet about it. Go give it some love. I will be back next week for a review of Blindspot. I'm actually going to go off and do Gotham. Because that's what I'm looking most forward to. It's awesome. I finished the finale yesterday. And so I want to know where the characters go. And I haven't been really spoiled for it, so I'm really excited. As I said on Twitter, I will be live tweeting. Well, not live tweeting, because I like to wait until the subtitles come out. I will be watching Scream Queens tomorrow. I can't talk today. Tomorrow I will be doing that. Also, on the way for you guys, because I love you guys, there will be a written post on Friday. I'm going to try to do at least one written post a week amongst all of my videos that I'll be doing, because that's important to me. I also have a blog. It's very, very new. I just got it up this week. It's called Cheapskate Witch. And for those who don't know, I am pagan. And so I can't, blog about pagan stuff on my fantasy blog. So I created a new blog called Cheapskate Witch. Please feel free to check it out if you like what I do. And just spread the word. I don't think there's anything else for me to say. So you guys go off and do awesome things. And I will see you Friday for the written post. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.